Okay. Mr. Matthews, your full name is Jared Ronaldo Matthews? How are you doing, Mr. Matthews? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Matthews, representing your case by your attorney, Benjamin Jeffries. Attorney Jeffries, how are you doing?
Doing well, Your Honor. Thank you.
The state is representing this case by attorney, is it Erica Porter?
Yeah.
Attorney Porter, how are you doing? Okay, Mr. Jeffries, what is your announcement in Mr. Matthews' case?
This case is tracking a felony case as well, and the felony's been reset till November 27th. And we would just request it.
Want to set on the same day?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Matthews, your misdemeanor case is going to be reset on the same day to your felony case. Your attorney is going to get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Next case is cause number M333036. This case is filed the state of Texas versus Crystal Mayfield. Ms. Mayfield, your full name is Crystal Mayfield?
Yes.
Ms. Mayfield, how are you doing? Okay, Ms. Mayfield, you're representing this case by your attorney, Benjamin Jeffries. Attorney Jeffries, what's your announcement in Ms. Mayfield case?
Yes, Your Honor. With Ms. Mayfield, we'd request a reset to give us some time to apply for some pre-trial diversion.
Pretrial diversion.
Mhm.
Let's see. The next reset, our next pretrial diversion is in
I
December.
believe December 4th is when
Right.
it is, if I'm just.
Right, right.
Off
So
of
we're gonna
memory,
reset
right?
it the second week of December. Okay, it's gonna reset it to December 11th. Ms. Mayfield, once you get your. Let's see, this is harassment. Ms. Matthews, that door is closed. You have to go through the other door. Oh, man, I'm having problems getting on. Let's see. Could you check to see if she has bond conditions? Ms. Mayfield. Okay, let me see. Hmm? Oh, so she has bond conditions, okay. Okay, Ms. Mayfield, you can get your reset from your attorney. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And I think this is your last case,
It's my last, but I'm covering for Tom, who has one.
Tom Kelly.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll get you.
Yeah. Is that Aiden McCaig?
Yes.
To come forward, this cause number is 23CCCR 0865, cause number M331910, and cause number M334212. All three cases are styled the state of Texas versus Aiden B. McCaig. Mr. McCaig, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. McCaig?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Now, Mr. McCaig, you're representing your cases by your attorney Tom Kelly. Attorney Kelly is not here. However, standing in for Attorney Kelly is Attorney Ben Jeffries. Does Mr. Ben Jeffries have your permission to stand in for Attorney Kelly?
Yes, sir.
State is represented in this case by Attorney Andrew Hubel. Attorney Hubel, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Judge.
That's good. Now, Mr. Jeffries, what is your announcement?
We'd ask for a 30-day reset on this to review discovery and give Tom some time to.
Okay, give us, okay. Okay, this case will be reset until January 3rd. Give your attorney an opportunity to review the discovery. And Mr. McCaig, once you get your reset from Attorney Ben Jeffries, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
All right, yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. This is it.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Little. Next case. Let's see, we got 1, 2. Matthew Bailey, cause numbers M331244 and cause number M331242.
President, Your Honor. Mr. Bailey.
Case is styled the state of Texas versus Matthew Joseph Bailey. Mr. Bailey, is that your full name?
Yes, Your Honor.
How you doing, Mr. Bailey?
Fantastic, Your Honor.
That's good. Now, Mr. Bailey, you're representing your case by your attorney Glenn Crocker. Attorney Crocker, how are you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor. Well,
Good morning. Now, Mr. Crocker, Mr. Bailey's cases are on the trial docket. What is your announcement?
ready for draw.
State.
Your Honor, state is not ready on this case. The reasoning is because last week when I was working at the trial docket, this case was not listed on the trial docket. I would need time to send letters on the case, therefore.
Okay. Okay. When they pull a docket, I guess their docket sometimes is a little different from ours. And sometimes some of all the cases that's on our docket is not on their docket. That happens sometimes. So I guess this is his first actually week in this court. So, you have any objections?
All I would ask is that in the future, if we could get a priority setting, my client is coming from Tennessee. He drove
Wow.
900 miles yesterday
Wow,
to be here. This is about his fifth time to be here, I believe.
Yes, sir.
okay. Number one setting, we need to give you a number one setting,
Yes, sure.
okay? Let's, now, how much time do y'all need? I mean,
It's up to
if
the
it's,
state.
you said he's coming from Tennessee. How much time do y'all need?
Usually they
I
give us
think
30 days.
is enough.
They give us 30 days so we can get the letters.
Okay, let's, okay. She has to give it to court reporter.
Yes,
And then what we'll do, we'll send you a reset.
very, very.
And then, but we're gonna make note that it's a number one setting.
very-
It's 30, they need 30 days.
What about December the 11th? She is available.
December 11th, you can check the schedule.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, I've already got scheduled.
Okay.
for the 11th.
So what we're gonna have to do is probably gonna be in January. She has to check with the court reporter, and then we'll get that date to your attorney, and your attorney will get back with you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so at this time, are you free to go? Have a safe trip and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
You want to look at it?
It's a state law. We're doing it to our-
Yes, sir. It was concerned.
Next case is Matthew Giblin. Is he here? Yeah. Calls numbers calls number M3299101 and calls number M326433. Both cases are South State of Texas versus Matthew Giblin. Mr. Giblin, is that your full name?
Is that your full name?
Is that your full name?
name?
Okay, how you doing, Mr. Giblin?
Just fine, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Giblin, you're represented in this case by your attorney, Glenn Crocker. Attorney Crocker, this case is on the court's trial docket. And what is your announcement?
Your Honor, we're ready. There's two cases. There's a DWI and a criminal mischief.
Right.
We've taken care of our end of the criminal mischief, so I believe the DWI is the only one hanging out there.
Okay, that one, is this the case where one, was it like a restitution or something?
If that's
Yes, sir.
exactly what it
Okay.
was.
Okay, so that was taken care of?
Yes.
Okay. So that one gonna be dismissed today. So we actually will only be dealing with the DWI.
That's
Okay. Now state, now, what is your announcement on
We're ready,
DWI?
Your Honor.
And what's your announcement?
Ready, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. We'll, once we finish the docket, we'll get a trial order.
Yes, sir.
They
Okay.
should be number one.
It should be.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it says number trial setting number one.
Thought we were.
Oh, okay. I just on, yeah, I overlooked it. Yeah, so this is number one case.
Correct.
All right. So y'all have to be back tomorrow at 1:30. That's when we pick the jury.
Okay, we will be here at 1.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you,
Okay.
Judge.
Okay. Okay. Hakia Coleman.
Yes, Your Honor.
She's good. Okay,
She has a felony.
I'm right here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I already went.
It's faster than I thought.
okay, this is cause number 23CCCR 0578. Case is style of state of Texas versus Takia, what's that, Elena?
Takia Eliana Coleman.
Takia Eliana Coleman. And Ms. Coleman, how are you doing?
I'm finding you.
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Coleman, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney David Grove. Attorney Grove, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Judge.
And Mr. Grove, what is your announcement in Ms. Coleman's case?
We'd like to have it reset. She does have a felony and we would like some more time. Plus, I don't even have discovery yet. on the
Okay.
case. So if we could have
Okay,
probably reset till the felony is reset.
when is your felony reset?
The 27th of November.
November 27th? Okay, we'll reset it on the same day. Now, Ms. Coleman, you're going to get your reset from your attorney. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
I'll be at the door, ma'am. Come get your recess.
Southbound and the gentleman in Dallas. His name is Pash,
So, okay, now,
and,
who's the defendant? Is it
Uh,
Todd Cash or is that the lawyer?
no, that's the lawyer's name. The defendant's name is, Gene, Pierra. He lives in Florida.
EIE, is it?
Yeah.
Pure?
He's on the analysis.
Yes.
Okay. Pure.
He's not-
Okay, hold on a minute. Pure. Pure. Okay, on here it says Jean Pierre. Okay, yeah. Jean Pierre?
He's not here, Judge.
Okay,
But he lives in Florida, and I talked to him I talked to him Friday and Saturday. He can be here with your permission, he can be here on Friday.
okay, can he appear by Zoom or telephone?
No, he'll be here in person.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, today he needs to make an appearance. If he's not here, if he doesn't unable to make an appearance, I mean, he can make an appearance by Zoom.
Well, we could probably do it by phone.
Okay, well, somebody, you're gonna have to, we'll give you time to get us, to,
Okay.
get him, okay. is not here, however, standing in for Mr. Takash is Attorney Don Boudreaux. Does Mr. Boudreaux have your permission to stand in for Mr. Takash? Yes, Mr. Pierre, your attorney in this case is Todd Takash. Attorney Todd Takash is not here. However, standing in for Attorney Todd Takash is Attorney Don Boudreaux. Does Mr. Boudreaux have your permission? What did he say? Okay, now does Mr. Boudreaux have your permission to stand in for Mr. Takash? Okay, so you already talked to Mr. Boudreaux, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, now, Mr. Boudreaux, what is your announcement?
Your Honor, Your Honor, he is in Florida, but he has arranged to be here with the court's permission on Friday, this Friday.
Okay, State, you have any objections?
No.
Okay, now, Mr. Pierre, your case has been reset until Friday, what's the date?
27.
Okay, Friday, November 27th at 9 a.m. in County Court at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas. Now, this will conclude your case. Stay in contact with your attorney. You're free to go and you have a blessed day. Okay, you're free to go and you have a blessed day. Mr. Boudreaux, yeah, this case is reset to Friday. You can get your reset.
Yes, sir.
Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Yes.
That's the 27th. October 27th. And just stay in contact with Mr. Pierre. On that day, is that going to be a plea?
I believe it will be, so.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, we got Mr. Tuska. Catherine Furlow. We haven't agreed with that, right? No, okay. So make sure I didn't read, yes. Court is in session and calls number M333-276. The case is styled the State of Texas versus Catherine Millie Furlow. Ms. Furlow, is that your full name? How you doing, Ms. Furlow? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Furlow, you're representing your case by your attorney Ryan Matuska. Attorney Matuska, how are you doing? Mr. Matuska, Ms. Furlow's case is on the court's announcement docket. And what is your announcement?
Your Honor, Ms. Furlow has a pending other case
Felony case?
down the hall. And it appears as though it's related to the same arrest. But I've also picked up the DVDs, so we haven't had time to go over those two. We could have one
Okay,
announcement.
go over your discovery. Okay, now, what date is that? You want this case set on the same date of the felony case?
Sure.
When is the felony case set? Okay, so you haven't gone down there yet? Okay. I guess once you go down there and finish down there, come back here and just let our court coordinator know what that date is, and we're gonna reset it on the same day.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All right, you're free to go. Next case is cause number 23-CCCR 0982, case of style of State of Texas versus Holly Heisner. Ms. Heisner, your full name is Holly Heisner? How you doing, Ms. Heisner? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Ms. Heisner, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney Ryan Matuska. And Attorney Matuska, what's your announcement in Ms. Heisner case?
Your Honor, same announcement. I recently picked up Ms. Heisner's discovery and forgot an opportunity to sit down and give her a chance to come in and watch that.
Okay. Give us a reset date.
January 3rd.
Okay, this case, Ms. Heisner, will be reset to January 3rd, 2024. Give you opportunity to go over the discovery with your attorney, and for your attorney to go over it as well. Your attorney is going to get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you're free to go. And you have a blessed day. Jason Gregory Noble. Okay.
one I've got come to 1/3.
Okay, you have a felony case. Well, he has a felony case at 1:30.
I don't
Are you representing him on that?
know, sir.
Okay, what we'll do, if they plead the case, then we can set it for Thursday on the jail run docket. If it gets reset, then we'll reset it on the felony docket,
Yes, sir.
same date of the felony docket, okay? Okay, let's see,
The last one,
okay. Hold on a minute.
maybe.
Let's see. Let's. Maybe that's your last one. Do you have another one? I think
I don't think. I
that's
do.
the last one.
But I thought I got a message this morning of somebody else calling about this court this morning. I just don't know who that person is. I don't have anyone up in my calendar.
Yeah, was it Discord or was it another?
Now, the message said two, but let me see it.
I don't see it either, Your Honor.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it. Unless they wanted to hire you, I don't know.
I don't think they've done that, but the name was, Everett. No, yeah, Everett Henry.
Everett Henry,
Yeah.
did you check Everett Henry? Check to see if we or maybe you could look on the system. Everett Henry.
Looks like it's set for the score for 10:25.
On the 25th?
Okay,
Okay,
Wednesday, all right.
okay. Thank you.
That's it then.
Okay, you free to go? You have a blessed day.
He's gonna go. She just. Yeah. Okay.
She was gonna come back.
Okay.
Did you hear about- no? That's the need to bring them over at one.
Okay. So,
Patty Williams? That's Mr. Cole's case.
Yes, sir. Look,
Is Mr. Williams here?
no, sir, I think this is something that would come from the jail docket, and I think he's out.
Oh, he was saying, oh, was that an apartment from,
It
it
happened,
was on a jail run?
I believe so.
Could you check that? He's on page, this is on the trial docket.
jury trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is,
And this is another case where the state would need time to, there's.
yeah, but we need to, he may not even sure, it may end up being a bond forfeiture.
I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't spoken to him.
Okay, but he has a bondsman. So, okay, so let's see. He was, okay, so we'll hold on that. And I guess the end of the document when we do our bond forfeitures.
I feel I can reach him.
Okay. That's what she said. Okay. That's the only case you had?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tyrone DeRuin? You have two cases?
He's here, let me see what he was adding, presented felony 412. His felony case was reset.
Okay, why don't y'all come on up? Court is in session and calls numbers M326-570. Cases South State of Texas versus Tyrone Marcel DeRuin. Also in calls number M329452. Mr. DeRuin, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. DeRuin?
All right.
That's good. Now, Mr. DeRuin, you're represented by your attorney, Mark Faggart. Attorney Faggart, how you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Now, Mr. Faggart, what is your announcement in Mr. DeRuin's cases?
He has this, apparently his felony case has been reset.
Do you have that reset date? Did they give you a date?
He used to give it to me.
Okay, so what we will do, we will reset these cases with your felony case. And once we get that felony date, we'll send notice to your attorney, your bondsman.
Okay.
And then you stay in contact with your attorney, your bondsman. You're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Right, thank you. Your Honor, at this time, I need to visit with Andrew, maybe sometime later date. It's my understanding he probably has more than enough time served on these two cases. All right.
Okay. That was DeRuin. It's gonna be reset with his felony. We're gonna have to check the computer for the felony date.
Look at it. Appreciate you.
But yeah,
It wasn't the gentleman.
okay, okay. Okay,
But try to find. Before you.
okay. Okay, so he was on the jail, so he bonded out. Okay. Okay. So we didn't do we didn't rescind, right? Okay. Because he was there, okay, so he was appointed, he was, okay. Okay,
My business.
well, yeah, you excuse, unless he shows up. But yeah, you, okay. This is the dismissal of Matthew Giblin. Okay, I just signed a dismissal on Matthew Giblin. Okay. You can give that copy to Mr. Proctor. Man,
You what? You're welcome.
Oh, Mr. Galmore. Stephen Sampson. This is cause number M331406. Case is filed in the state of Texas versus Stephen Anthony Sampson Jr. Mr. Sampson, is that your full name?
Yes.
How you doing, Mr. Sampson?
Very well, you sir.
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Mr. Sampson. You're represented in your case by your attorney Dustin Galmore. Attorney Galmore, how are you doing?
Great, Judge. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. Now, Mr. Galmore, this case is on the court's trial docket. What is your announcement?
Right.
State?
This is the same case, situation with the case, earlier with Mr. Crocker.
Okay.
Mr. Crocker.
What happened earlier, the state had announced that there was some cases that was on the court's docket. But when they went to pull it out, it wasn't on their docket. They pulled their case as a different one. And so therefore, he said they weren't prepared. You have any objections?
Judge, I never oppose a state's motion for continuance if it's their first one, so I don't know if it's their first one,
I don't know.
but I never oppose the first request for continuance.
Let me see. I can't, my Odyssey. She's gonna make it up. Oh, okay. Odyssey finally came. Okay. Okay, she said that she thinks it's the first one. So give us a recent date. Is that good enough? Mr.
What date was the date?
December 11th?
I have no opposition to that date.
Okay,
that I'm aware of.
okay, this case is reset to December 11th. Mr. Sampson, your attorney will get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go. I'll stay in contact with your attorney. You bounce and you have a blessed day.
I think I have,
Yeah, you have foreman, forehand.
I believe that's Mr. Foreman right there in the bottom of the TV screen.
Yeah. Okay. This is cause number 23CC Ciara 0374. Case is filed in the state of Texas versus Eric Lee Forehand. Mr. Forehand, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
I see here that said a note that he must appear in person. That's what a defendant must appear in person on October 23rd per Judge Holmes. Yeah.
Not sure, I'm not sure why, Judge. My calendar shows Zoom. And so, but I don't know why.
Glenda Segura, so I guess that's GS, right? So apparently the last time we were here, probably was Kobe Hoffbauer, who was the prosecutor, probably recommended that, not recommended, but insisted that he appear in person.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Well, Judge, I can tell you that we've received all the discovery, have not been able to go over the videos with him. Our intention was to ask the court for one last announcement date. The court wants to do a shorter announcement date and have it be in person. We apologize, but my calendar shows Zoom for him, and that may be our office's mistake. Could be for bond conditions. Sorry, it's a DWI case.
Normally we do that. I don't,
Not a DWI second, though.
no. Oh, that was your case? So it wasn't COVID and,
Oh, because we can't never get anything resolved.
Sure.
So I probably request it because we can't get anything resolved.
Right. Well, we couldn't resolve it today anyways, because we haven't watched all the videos.
okay, so you have any objections to him appearing?
No,
But-
just the next meeting's being.
So you need to be here, Mr. Forehand. You need to be here in person. On your next court date, what's his next court date? It's January the 3rd of 2024.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your attorney gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. Well, you're free to go. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Should be on enough, Judge. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you have Natasha Richard.
JP reduction. And
Oh, I see it says here JP reduction.
we'll get that taken care of this morning. Judge.
Yeah.
So she's gonna pay it today.
Take care of it today and
So who's gonna get the receipt to the DA's office?
I will.
Okay,
So if you'll just hang out outside, we'll go down and do that.
Okay. Yeah, I think she's gonna do it now, so she can just, we can just wait until she brings it.
I'm bringing it back up.
okay,
Thank you, Judge.
okay. Next, the next case is Chris Ardwine. And that is cause number 23CCCR 0120. Mr. Ardwine, your full name is Chris Dale Ardwine.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Ardwine?
You,
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Ardwine, you're representing the case by your attorney, Charles Rojas. Attorney Rojas, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge, thank you.
That's good. Now, Mr. Rojas, what is your announcement in Mr. Ardwine's case? It's on the announcement docket.
Just speaking with Mr. Ardwine, I believe he probably qualifies for pretrial diversion. I'm after the research, so I can request that.
Okay. Give us a reset date. This will reset to December 11th, 2023. Give you an opportunity, give your attorney opportunity to apply for pretrial diversion. Now, your case has been reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. Mr. Rojas, you're free to go as well. You have a blessed day. Thank you.
you have a good day.
Thank you. Kerry Jones. This is cause number 23CCCR 1540, case of style of state of Texas versus Kerry Jones. Mr. Jones, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Jones? That's good. Now, Mr. Jones, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney Willard Hall. Attorney Hall, how are you doing?
Doing just fine, thank you.
Mr. Hall, what is your announcement in Mr. Jones' case? It's on the announcement docket.
This is his initial court opinion. We would like to ask for a 60-day reset.
Okay,
And we have done discovery together and I've spoken to him in his company.
The state has made an offer today.
okay. Give us a reset.
January the 3rd.
Okay, this case will be reset to January 3rd, 2024. Mr. Jones, once you get your reset from your attorney, you're free to go. You have a blessed day. And Mr. Hall, I think this is your only case.
Yes, sir.
You're free to go as well and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Woodall. On your announcement. Jonathan Abshire. Court is in session and calls number 23 CC Ciara 0344. Calls number 23 CC Ciara 1453. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Jonathan Ray Abshire. Mr. Abshire, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Abshire, how are you doing?
I'm good. And you, sir?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Abshire, you appeared in court on September 5th, 2023. At that time, you signed a document titled Judge's Explanation of Rights of Defendants without an attorney. On that document, you stated that you wanted your case reset to hire an attorney.
Yes, sir.
Have you hired your attorney?
Yes, sir.
You have?
Yes.
Okay. Who did you hire?
Parker, Alan Parker.
They called this morning, she hadn't e-filed it yet, she said it sometime today.
Okay, so you can give him a reset date? He's on page 10.
January the 3rd.
Okay, this case is gonna be reset January 3rd, 2024. Mr. Abshire, you're gonna get your reset here in court. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Stand on the forehand. Andre Blewett. Court is in session and calls numbers 23 CCCR 1184 and call. I have two cases on the, an Odyssey, but I only have one on the docket. DeAndre Blewett.
DW and UCW.
Bruce Smith is on one case, but not in one.
Oh, that's Bruce Smith. Oh, that's what happened?
Right, he hired Mr. Smith on one case and then on the other.
Okay.
we don't have-
Just have a seat. We're gonna wait for your attorney to appear. I didn't know that. Okay.
Don't have it.
It also looks like he's set for a sentencing hearing today in 252nd.
Hmm?
I said it also looks like he's set for a sentencing hearing today in 252nd.
Oh, this guy?
DeAndre Blewett.
Mr. Blewett, you have a sentencing hearing in the 252nd?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you already took it. All right, you already took care of that. Okay, thanks. Thanks. Melissa Holcomb. This is cause number 23 CCCR 0224. The case is styled State of Texas versus Melissa K. Holcomb. Ms. Holcomb, is that your full name? Ms. Holcomb, your full name is Melissa K. Holcomb.
Yes, sir.
And how are you doing, Ms. Holcomb?
Fine.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Holcomb, let's see. Ms. Holcomb, you appeared in court on September 5th, 2023. At that time, you indicated to the court on your judge's explanation of rights of defendants without attorney, you indicated to the court that you wanted this case reset to hire your own attorney. Have you hired your attorney?
No, sir. After further research, I was not able to do the financials. I called several attorneys and then one way to keep me down, so I wanted to see if I could apply for a court.
Okay, just have a seat and the bailiff is going to give you a clipboard with some paperwork on it. It's gonna be the Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. And also you have to sign the judge's explanation of rights of defendants without attorney. Okay, so just have a seat. You can go back and you get your purse, have a seat, and then she's gonna bring that paperwork out to you. Miss Miss Redmond. Mr. Stelly, your full name is Cody Dondre Stelly?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Stelly? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking, Mr. Stelly. Your case, let's see, your case was, you first appeared on May 2nd, 2023. That time you indicated that you wanted to hire your own attorney.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct? Have you hired your attorney?
Yes, sir. That's the right.
You hired Wright Kimler? Okay, he's supposed to be here today. Just have a seat. Paulette Haywood?
I'm sorry, I live next door to him and I'm pleading Stevens Court.
Okay. This is cause number 23CC Ciara 0016. Case is style of state of Texas versus Paulette Renee Haywood. Ms. Haywood, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Ms. Haywood?
I'm good. Now.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Now, Ms. Haywood, you're represented in your case by your attorney Lori Perazzo. Attorney Perazzo, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, Ms. Perazzo, what is your announcement in Ms. Haywood's case?
Your Honor, we need another reset so we can have sufficient time to review the discovery, and we still do not have the media on this case, which
Okay.
I will check into that to find out what's going on.
Give us a reset date.
January.
This case will be reset January 3rd, 2024. Ms. Haywood, stay in contact with your attorney. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Ms. Perazzo, just showing the case.
Yeah.
You're free to go as well. You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Next case is Michael Milson. You said he was here? Does he have a felony set today? It must say, I see something, remember say set with felony. They might have him down in other court.
I can
Oh.
check on you. Looks like it's set in your court.
He's set in drug court.
Yeah, on the trial docket.
Milson. They say he's setting drug court on the trial docket.
Okay, so he checked in.
He checked in, but he probably went to drug court. And it may have taken him in Court is in session in two cases, both cases, Style of State of Texas versus Kenny J. Prevost. Mr. Prevost is appearing via Zoom. This is cause number 23CCCR005, cause number 23CCCR0053. Mr. Prevost, how are you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Prevost. You're represented in your cases by your attorney, Attorney James Paget, who is appearing in person. Mr. Paget, how are you doing?
Doing well, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. Now, Mr. Paget, what are your announcements in Mr. Prevost's cases?
Your Honor, I just, when I spoke to Mr. Prevost earlier this morning, I did not have all the discovery. I just picked up the video evidence. So if you would give me 30 days, I'll have an appointment set up with him within the next week or two, and we'll review the discovery and be prepared for our announcement.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I now have an offer as well, so I'll be able to make the offer when I'm meeting with my client.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's your case. Okay.
Now, Mr. Prevost, let's see, you have two cases. I need to give you some bond conditions in the cases.
Sir,
He has a third case.
We didn't know. 0052 case.
Oh, it's an M, has another case, M332164.
You see the third case? Amber?
I did not.
The trial docket, his attorney's Kevin Butler.
Oh, Kevin Lane is on that case.
Don't see another case.
I certainly don't see that, and I wasn't.
It
aware
must be
that-
on a different date.
I wasn't aware he had an
On
open
the
case.
trial docket, so we left it there.
Lane is representing him on
You
this.
saw him this morning, Mr. Lane. If I would have known, I would have certainly spoken to him, which I might still be able to find him. He was in drug court this morning.
And when I look him up in Odyssey, I don't see him in their false number or their active case.
They just had,
This is M332164.
yeah.
Mr. Prevost, can you hear me?
yes, sir.
Do you have a third case with Mr. Lane as your attorney?
No, sir.
That 332164, she said,
Yeah,
that comes up as Bryce Smith.
and somebody named attorney, there's somebody named Bryce Smith.
No problem, Mr. Prevost. Just sit tight, okay?
Okay,
In a minute, the judge is gonna put some bond conditions on your case, which is standard in this court, okay? So all you need to do is answer these questions when he reads it. Okay?
okay.
I'll take the note on.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe that's a,
Stranger things have happened.
yeah.
Trust me.
Now, Mr. Prevost,
Yes, sir.
I have some bond conditions that I need to go over with you. I'm gonna go over
Yes, sir.
bond conditions with you. And your attorney will be given a copy of these bond conditions to give to you. This document is titled Standard Bond Conditions in County Code at Law Number 2. And it
Yes,
reads,
sir.
following the return of a criminal information in County Code at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, all bail bonds executed for release of any defendant named herein are ordered subject to the additional conditions. Number 1, the defendant shall commit no offense against the laws of this state, any other state, or of the United States. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
And condition number 2, the defendant shall submit to testing for drugs and alcohol at any time as directed by the court. The court may revoke the bond and order the arrest of any defendant who, A, refuses to submit to test for drugs and alcohol when directed to do so by the court, or B, submit to a test for drugs and alcohol, and the test indicates the presence of drugs or alcohol in the defendant's body. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
Now, condition number 3 and condition number 4 does not apply. However, condition number 5 does apply. And condition number 5 states, defendant is prohibited from possessing a firearm or ammunition unless defendant is a peace officer as defined by section 1.07 of the Penal Code, actively engaged in employment as a sworn, full-time, paid employee of a state agency or political subdivision. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Prevost, if you violate any one of these conditions, your bond can be revoked. And if your bond is revoked, the warrant will be issued for your arrest. And if a warrant is issued for your arrest, you'll be arrested and placed in the Jefferson County Jail. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Prevost, as I mentioned earlier, your cases are being reset. What's that reset date? Your cases are reset to January the 3rd, 2024 at 9 a.m. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. And again, your attorney will be given these bond conditions so you can get these bond conditions from your attorney. You're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Your Honor, could I
You
make
too, sir.
Oh, your attorney needs to make a statement to you. Hold on a minute.
Mr. Send you all the paperwork today, and at our next appointment, we'll review those bond conditions, okay?
Okay.
The date today, okay?
Y'all too, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay,
That should be my only case, Your Honor.
okay,
May I
yeah,
be
she's
excused?
gonna give you a copy of
After.
it too.
Can I get my?
Yeah.
copies?
Yeah, you'll be, you're free to go.
I won't leave until we do.
Okay.
Please, Your Honor.
Court is in session in two cases, cause numbers M322623 and cause number M324253. Both cases are styled state of Texas versus Gustavo Gomez Vasquez. Mr. Vasquez, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Vasquez?
Okay, how about you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Vasquez, you're represented in your cases by your attorney, Attorney Bruce Cobb. Attorney Cobb, how are you doing?
Okay.
That's good. Now, Mr. Cobb, Mr. Vasquez has a felony.
Yes, he's still.
Okay.
And which court? Stevens or? Okay, Judge Webb.
Okay, what happened in that case?
I've seen me with the lawyer, some freaking lawyers and things on them.
Okay, so but your case was reset?
Yes, sir.
Did they give you a reset date?
I have to get with the lawyer.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll have our court coordinator to check the computer,
Right.
find out when his court date is, and we'll set these two misdemeanor cases on the same date that your felony case is set.
Yes, sir.
State, do you have any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Vasquez, you're free to go. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. And Mr. And Mr. Cobb, I think this is your only two cases.
Think so.
You're free to go as well,
Thank you.
and you have a
I'll
blessed
be
day.
around, Your Honor.
Okay, that's
This week,
fine.
particularly this week.
Okay, that's fine.
If need be.
Okay. You welcome. Alexis Colbert. Oh, there she is. I'm doing fine. This is cause number M331228, case of style of state of Texas. Well, we have versus Lexus Gold. We also have cause number M332230. Ms. Colbert, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Colbert, you're representing your cases by your attorney, Attorney Ryan Gertz. Attorney Gertz, how are you doing?
I'm great, Judge. Thank you.
Mr. Gertz, what's your announcement in Ms. Colbert's cases?
Judge, we just set her felony for trial. I don't have the new date yet, though, but we'd ask that this case be reset to.
Same day?
Yes, essentially just for placeholder purposes.
Okay, we'll have our court coordinator to check the felony date, and Ms. Colbert, stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. These cases will be reset on the same day that you felony. So you're free to go. And you have a blessed day, but they haven't put it in the computer yet.
They don't ever tell me. They know I can't be trusted with paperwork.
Could we check right quick? Yeah.
On page 5 of the jury trial document. There's one thing that her attorney told her that he was in trial somewhere else. But she's on her attorney is Frank Mitchell.
Okay, well, we'll check on that. Mr. Kurtz, is that your only case?
Well, Judge, on my calendar, I have Harrison Bryan, but I'm not seeing him here. And I haven't looked thoroughly through your document.
Kurtz.
It would have been a pre-trial, Judge. On the pre-trial document.
Hold on. Yes, it is Harrison Bryan. Harrison Bryan?
Maybe it's not doing with the judge. Let me, if I can hold any kind of.
Okay.
forfeiture, and I don't think he'd be online, but let me see what's going on. and I'll-
Okay, reset 30 days. It was a JP reduction?
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. I'm sorry. So that, I do remember that. I think it should just be dismissed, Judge, because
Did y'all get the receipt to the DA's office?
yes, I do remember that now. That's what this was. This was a placeholder for that because we reduced it down to a disorderly conduct.
Let me just verify with Kiana and
Okay,
I didn't make
Okay.
that sense to Kobe. I didn't get it. He's not here now.
Yeah. I think that sounds right, Judge, because it was a case that I was pressing Mr. Hawkeye to just dismiss outright. He wouldn't do it. So,
okay,
but that does bring.
okay, they'll look into it.
Okay. But that would be why he didn't.
Okay. Okay, the court will be in recess. Let's see. Is it Jeremy Andrus? Right.
Yes, John, I'm sorry.
There was said with felony.
Yes, we just came from there. They have reset the felony offense to where.
Do y'all have a reset date?
No, they didn't give us one.
Okay, so what we'll do, we'll have our court coordinator to check the computer, find out when it's reset, and once it's reset, then we'll send you notice,
Yes,
because it's gonna be on the same day that you're felling. So Mr. Andrews, you're free to go, stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. It's gonna be reset on the same day that you're felling.
thank you.
Dondre Blewett. I think that's the gentleman, he had two cases, one of them,
Yes, Your Honor, one
Had
was the
you-
gun case, and we thought we already signed the forfeiture in the felony court this morning.
no, I'm talking about the, one was a, it was
The
a,
DWI, one was a gun case.
where was it? I think it didn't have you as the attorney, if I'm not mistaken.
Page 10.
Page 10? Page 10? Yeah. Yeah, that was the gun case, the unlawfully carrying a weapon.
Yeah, we signed the forfeiture of the weapon over there, and don't ask me why, but we did it in felony court. It was signed at felony court. Mr. Coleman.
So y'all did a forfeiture of the misdemeanor weapon in felony court?
Yes, Your Honor. The only thing pending here now is a DWI.
Okay, I guess state would have to.
Did they dismiss the ECW down there? Too, or-
They couldn't dismiss it because they don't have jurisdiction.
I just assumed from Tommy that he was going to get with you, and
Yeah, and.
why Tommy did that, I don't know, but we didn't object to it.
And I'm done with doing dismissal for forfeiture, but I would ask that you, complete another form down here. It's not.
Just do another form here? Okay, that'd be, yeah, yeah.
Just to.
Give
just
it,
to
where's
see
that,
why
UCW forfeiture? Yeah, we'll do, yeah, because what's gonna happen? When the agency, when they realize that the case is disposed of, if they don't find a forfeiture, they're gonna be sending us noted, well, they're gonna send us a forfeiture to forfeit the weapon, and if it's already been done, we could just merely look in the file and shoot a copy to them. But if it's a felony file, we won't be able to send them anything because we won't know
Yeah,
at that point.
I understand.
Yeah. Don't give them that one did they throw them other ones away? Yeah, that's the one you should give them. Yeah, the other one had a bunch of lines. It was. Okay, we'll do this. So this is gonna be dismissed for forfeiture.
And just, do you need the trace summary on that, or what paperwork did you want?
Just that do they have like an inventory? It's usually like a little form where they just, whatever when they did a search, they usually just have a little inventory form.
Okay.
Okay, now on his next case,
Yeah, that's the DWI, Judge, we're asking that be reset, because we haven't, discovered.
okay. So that won't be reset. Give us a reset date. That's on page 9. It's gonna be reset for January the 3rd. Give you an opportunity to get the discovery. And that's on the stay on the announcement docket.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, we just have, yeah. We'll call him back up. Severio Gonzalez.
The problem is listed on the.
Mr. Gonzalez, your full name is Severio Israel Gonzalez?
Correct.
How you doing, Mr. Gonzalez?
Pretty good, so.
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Gonzalez, you're representing your case by your attorney, Bruce Smith. Attorney Smith, what's your announcement, Mr. Gonzalez?
Your Honor, this week, I'll be filing a motion to dismiss for lack of due diligence, state not showing due diligence it took over 4 years of, for the time that it was filed until the time that they actually arrested it. So
He just got arrested?
He got arrested 4 years after it was filed.
Okay.
And so I'm filing a motion to suppress, not, excuse me, not a motion, but a motion to dismiss, and which will have to be brought to the court's attention.
Okay, so we just need to set, once you file your motion, then we'll set a hearing, but we'll just give you a date now.
Okay, that'd be fine.
We'll just give you a date now. Give us a reset date. January the 3rd, 2024. Mr. Gonzalez, once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. You're welcome. Next case is Terry Lewis. This is cause number M332556. Case is style the state of Texas versus Terry Tyrone Lewis. Mr. Lewis, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Lewis?
Fine.
You doing fine? That's good. Now, Mr. Lewis, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Lewis, you're representing your case by your attorney, Bruce Smith. Attorney Smith, what is your announcement in Mr. Lewis's case?
Yeah, I'm not sure how the court would like to handle it, but what we're filing a motion to suppress on this that we're going to need a hearing on.
But you hadn't filed it yet.
No, it hasn't filed.
Okay, just gonna reset this case. Give us a reset date, and then we'll have to reset it for a motion to suppress hearing. January 3rd. This case will also be reset for January 3rd, 2024.
Thank you.
Mr. Lewis, once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day. That door is, I thought he was going to that door.
There was a Terrence 14. They did not motion to continue.
That's right.
You could come forward. Is that Carol Rochelle Partain? This is cause number M332324. In case of style of state of Texas versus Carol Rochelle Partain. Ms. Partain, how are you doing?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Partain, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney Bruce Smith. Now, Attorney Smith, this case is on the trial docket. You stated that the state filed a motion. Yes, I have before me the state's first motion for continuance. Mr. Smith, do you have any objections to this motion?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Partain, I have before me state's first motion for continuance. The court has just granted it. There was no objections to this motion. Give us a reset date for trial. December 11th. Okay, this case is reset for trial on December 11th, 2023. Ms. Partain, you could get your reset from your attorney. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. You're welcome. Was that it, Mr. Smith? No, he hasn't. We have this gentleman here. Andre Blue. Okay, the court is back in session. And cause number 23CCCR 1184, cases filed state of Texas versus Dondre Blewett. Mr. Blewett, would you please come forward? Mr. Blewett, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Blewett, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Blewett, you may put your hand down. Now, Mr. Blewett, I have before me a motion to forfeit the weapon in cause number 23CCCR 1184. Mr. Blewett, do you recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line as title defendant?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Blewett, before you sign before you sign this document, did your attorney go over this document with you? And did you read and understand everything in this document? And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Blewett, you want the court to grant this motion to forfeit the weapon to the Beaumont Police Department? Okay, Mr. Blewett. I'm signing the motion to grant the forfeiture of the weapon to the Beaumont Police Department. Okay. State is gonna. You got it, okay. Okay. Now, Mr. Blewett, I just received a motion to dismiss this case for forfeiture of the weapon. And I'm signing this motion that was filed by the state. Your attorney is going to get a copy of this motion in order to dismiss this weapon, to dismiss this case. Okay. Your attorney is going to get a copy of the dismissal. Once you get a copy of the dismissal, and you reset, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day. You are. Okay. Yeah. Next case is cause number M330969. Case is styled the state of Texas versus John Truman Henry Jr. Mr. Henry, please come forward. Mr. Henry, your full name is John Truman Henry Jr. How you doing? How you doing, Mr. Henry?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Henry. You're representing your case by Attorney Brian Lane. Attorney Lane, how are you doing?
Good, thank you.
That's good. Now, Mr. Lane, what is your announcement in Mr. Henry's case?
Well, Mr. Henry was accepted to pretrial diversion when? About 5 months ago, is currently still in the program, correct?
What?
Yes, I think this was maybe inadvertently put on the docket, but we didn't want the court to, we need to be here to let the court know. He's in pretrial diversion.
But normally, if I'm not mistaken, one of the prosecutors could correct me. I think with this type of case, once you get into the program, they usually dismiss the case.
That's.
Was this case dismissed? Oh, it was?
It does not appear so, Your Honor.
Okay,
Let me check workflow and see if there are notes on that. Because
okay.
that's maybe when the systems were changing.
Oh. Yeah. How long have you been in pretrial?
6 months. I'm due to be off in March.
The notes from workflow do say that he was approved for pretrial in January. So,
I think that was inadvertently done, but he's been in pretrial. He's due to get off in March is what.
Okay. So, okay, well, so y'all gonna look into it?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
And we'll submit a dismissal.
okay. We'll just give you a reset date,
Yes, sir.
but however the state is gonna look into it, do a dismissal. Once that dismissal is done, it's gonna take it that date out of the system.
Yes, sir.
Let's just give him like a 30-day reset date. Okay, we'll just put on December 11th,
Yes, sir.
okay?
Thank you.
What we'll do, when they do the dismissal, I think you'll get a copy through, will he get a copy through
E-file.
e-file or anything? Does it go to the attorney or not?
A service normally comes to me if the state files.
We used to get them, and we would e-serve you, but we don't get them.
Okay, but if we get it, if we remember, we'll just maybe fax it to your office.
Okay, and
Because if-
we keep calling.
Yeah, do that. Okay, all right. Get your reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank
And you
you.
have a blessed day as well.
Thank you.
What was that, December 11th? Okay, who else do we have? Who else do we have?
Oh, you don't have to send.
Travion LaShawn Franklin. We have three cases, cause number M331322, cause number M331324, and cause number M333512. Mr. Franklin, is that your full name, Travion LaShawn Franklin?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Franklin?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Franklin, you're represented in your cases by your attorney, Attorney John West. Attorney West, how are you doing?
Good, Your Honor. Sorry, I left the courthouse a moment ago. I was so focused on my afternoon trial.
Okay. Yes, I was telling him I saw you at the red light.
Yeah, I was there.
All right, now, Mr. West, Mr. Franklin's cases are on the court's pretrial docket. What is your announcement?
Well, like I said, I'm in the morning or this afternoon. I'm picking a jury in the 252nd, but I mean we're ready otherwise, except for the fact that
This one is on pretrial. It's not on
pretrial. Then yeah, we I guess keep it on the trial, put it on the trial docket and move it to that docket. When is the court trial date? Do you have that yet?
December 11, 2023.
Oh, absolutely. That'll be fine, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Franklin, you're gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset from our court coordinator, you'll be free to go.
And then I'll contact him later.
You blessed day, your attorney said he'll contact you.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. Your next case is cause number M324280. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Angel Luis Cruz Bruno.
Same announcement, Your Honor. I'm ready for that one. I've been ready on that case.
Okay.
Except for the fact, I mean, I don't know when the trial date is, but I'll,
It's actually, he's on the trial docket on this one.
Okay. Well, I'm still ready, except for the fact that I may be in trial in the 252nd. I'm number one over there and supposed to pick the jury at 1. So if I do not pick the jury, I'll come down and tell you guys, and we can tee it up tomorrow, I guess.
Okay. Now, we do have a number one trial setting.
Okay.
But
I'll keep y'all updated throughout the afternoon for sure. Either way.
Ms. Bruno, would you please come forward? This is cause number M324280. Case of style of state of Texas versus Angel Luis Cruz Bruno. Mr. Cruz Bruno, is that your full name?
Yes.
How you doing, Mr. Cruz Bruno? Now, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Cruz Bruno. You're representing the case by your attorney, John West, who is appearing via Zoom. Attorney West, what was your announcement?
Ready, subject to the fact that I'll be picking a jury at 1 in the 252nd, but otherwise, I'm trial.
Okay, so we'll put you down for ready. State.
We're ready.
Okay, we'll put you down as ready. Now, Mr. Cruz Bruno, stay in contact with your attorney. Your attorney is scheduled to pick a jury in a felony case. He said number 1, but if that case doesn't go, obviously you need to be here tomorrow at 1:30. Okay, so let me do this here. Stay in contact. Now, stay in contact with Mr. West. Mr. West is going, he'll let you know this afternoon. All right, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Mr. West, I think this is your last case.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
And you have a blessed day.
Thanks.
Oh, you welcome. Ms. Holcomb? Hold on.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's fine.
Ms. Holcomb, your full name is Melissa K. Holcomb.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Holcomb, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Holcomb, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Holcomb, you may put your hand down. Ms. Holcomb, I have before me a document that is titled misdemeanor. Excuse me. Actually, the document that I have is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. You recognize this document?
Yes.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? Are these your initials on the line that state you'd like to apply for a court-appointed attorney?
Yes.
I also have a document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize this document? And on page 2, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes.
Now, Ms. Holcomb, before you signed and initialed these documents, did you read the documents? Did you understand what you read?
I'm pretty sure I did. Yes.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Okay. Ms. Holcomb, I read your answers. Based on your answers, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you in this case is Attorney Donald Boudreaux. Attorney Boudreaux will be given information to contact you. You will also be given information to contact Attorney Boudreaux. Our court coordinator will give you that information. Once you get the information from the court coordinator, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Now, please stand in front of the court. Please have a seat at that wall in the first chair. on up. Your attorney, Mr. Burbank, Mr. Brown, is currently in a murder trial in Hardin County, so you would not be able to try this case. Well, he's unable to be here because he's in trial. Okay, so your case is gonna get reset. Stand in front of the, well, just have a seat in that third chair by the wall. And the court coordinator reset your case. Once it's reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Parker is in jail. Dan Parker? Yeah, you can bring him out. We'll tell him. I mean, okay, your full name is Dan Parker?
Dan Abbey Parker III.
Okay, how you doing, Mr. Parker?
I've seen better days.
Okay, you probably seen some worse ones too, huh?
Well, this was a pretty bad one. Yeah.
All right, now, Mr. Parker, your attorney is Mr. Burbank. Mr. Burbank is currently in a murder trial in Hardin County. So obviously you can't be trying two cases at the same time. And so your case is gonna be reset to give him time to prepare for trial so that he can be here to represent you.
Is there somebody that would take over for him right here?
And it doesn't work like that. Yeah, he's
This was a 10-day offer on the first.
okay,
day.
well, let me do this here. We'll contact your attorney. And if your attorney wants to work out something, he'll talk to the prosecutors. But right now he's tied up.
I understand that, sir. Is there any way you'd let me out on a PR bond? Because I've been sitting in jail all this time.
Well, we can
40 days now.
okay, what we'll do is I'll take a look at it. Okay.
I showed up for my last PR bond that I had out
Okay.
there as well.
Okay.
And I have no reason not to show up.
Okay, the court will take a look at it. We have a magistrate that sets the bonds, okay? And we'll send no word to him, well, he can take a look at your bond. Okay,
Any idea about how long it might take to hear from him?
no, we're gonna contact him today.
Okay, so I should know pretty much well.
Well, yeah, but your attorney is probably gonna stay in contact with you as well.
I do know Mr. Burbank personally. He was a divorce attorney for me.
Okay, that's fine.
The PR bond, I believe that there was one set for me already, but when they did the arraignment for me.
Oh.
And somehow the jail has messed up on letting me out on a PR bond. So I'm not really sure about that. And that's why.
Well, we'll look into it, the jail. Like I stated to you earlier, we have a magistrate at the jail.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. You have a blessed day.
You do the same thing.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that's